Hiya, hope you're all keeping well and safe. I'm doing okay. I had a bit of a blip yesterday. Tried to do a video and after take 20, I got a little bit disheartened, so I went inside. No, I didn't turn to the bottle, which was good. So I thought, what can I do to give me some inspiration to get me doing these exercises? So today I have brought along Tuesday, 6 o'clock. Thank you very much. You're going to go on my wall so that I can look at you and imagine you're all doing those exercises out there. So if you'd like to send me a picture, I won't have anything to print them all off. If you'd like to send me a picture, personal message me and I'll give you my home address to send it to. Okay, so let's get on with these exercises. If you haven't got a mat, a folded towel will do. Just the length of your spine, because that's the part of the body that we really want to protect. If you haven't got the head cushions, then just an ordinary cushion would do. This is my B cushion. So let's start the exercises. Lying down for me, please. So when you lie down, make sure your head's in the right position, so use cushions or pillows if you need to. Make sure you can take your arms overhead and your legs slide away. And take your arms out to the side without touching the wall. So, feet and knees hip distance apart. Now, hip distance apart, put your feet and knees together, open your toes to the side and then put your heels in line with your toes. Okay, so don't move your feet. Your feet are probably now straighter than they've always been. Okay, so keep those feet still. Your feet, knees, hips and shoulders should be in alignment. Okay, and your spine in its neutral with the pubic bone and hip bones level, and those pelvic floors engaged to 25% of the contraction, maximum contraction. Take a breath in and out. And take a breath in and out. The ribs come down and together. And take a breath in and out. We're just going to do a variation of those warm-up exercises just to start. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw the ribs towards the hips, engaging those abdominal muscles. Breathe in, fold the right leg into tabletop. Deepen and hold that imprint and safely fold the left leg alongside. Breathing in and out to lower one leg and then the other leg safely back to the mat. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw rib and hip closer together. Breathe in, fold the left leg into tabletop. Hold the imprint and safely fold the right leg alongside. Breathing in and out to lower one leg and then the other leg safely back to the mat. Feet and knees hip distance apart, neutral spine. Breathe in, open the right knee to the side as far as you can keep the opposite pelvis and knee still. Breathe out to close the leg back. And open the left knee to the side as far as you can keep this pelvis and knee still. And breathe out to close the leg back. So those knee opens, breathing in and out. You can hold the pelvis, big hands can be down by your side. Should say Alexa play Ludovico Einaudi, but Alexa's self-isolating at the studio. Sorry about me, Tommy. Nothing new, is there? And then we'll go into knee folds. So keeping that neutral spine, breathe in, fold the right leg into tabletop. And breathe out to lower. And breathe in, fold the left leg into tabletop. And breathe out to lower. And fold the right leg in and lower. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. in to lift, and breathe out to lower. And breathe in to lift, and breathe out to lower. Now into those leg slides away. Breathe in, slide the right leg away, keeping the toes on the floor for as long as you can. Breathe out to flex and return the leg back. And breathe in, slide the left leg away, flex the foot and return the leg back. Keeping that pelvis stable, that rib and hip connection. Breathe in, slide the right leg away. Breathe out to flex and return the leg back. And slide the left leg away, breathing in, flex. Breathe out to return. Breathe in, slide the right leg away, flex and return the leg back. And slide the left leg away, flex and return the leg back. One more each side. Anybody else's tummy talking to me? I hope so. Okay, lying onto your right side for me, please. You will need the hard and soft cushion or a cushion. Give me the gap between the shoulder and the cushion. Don't be lying down, squash. Give me that gap between the waist and the mat. Hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder, those fingers long but not quite meeting. Head towards the front of the cushions, heels in line with sit bones, pelvic floors engaged. Breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, follow with the head and eye. Drop the arms, stabilise and rotate. Too close to the wall there. Move away. Breathe in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. And breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, follow with the head and eye, drop the arm. Now rotate through the ribs, keeping the knees together in contact with the floor. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. And breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, follow with the head and eye, settle the arms, stabilise and rotate. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. Upper body's relaxed, but giving me that gap between the waist and the mat. Squeeze the top leg open. Don't let the hip roll back. And close the leg down. And squeeze the leg open. And close. And squeeze the leg open. Try and keep those heels and toes together. And close. Pelvic floors engaged. Squeeze the leg open. And close. And squeeze the leg open. And close. And squeeze the leg open. And close. Okay. Turning onto your left side for me, please. Fingers long but not quite meeting. Gap between the waist and the mat, heels in line with sit bones. Breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, follow with the head and eye. Settle the arms, stabilise and rotate. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. And breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, follow with the head and eye, settle the arms, stabilise and rotate through the rib. Breathing in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. Last one. Breathe in, fingertips up to the ceiling, drop the arms, stabilise and rotate. Make sure that arm's level with the other arm, not going above your head or below. Take a breath in and out. In and out to take the arm back over. Okay. Upper body's relaxed but connected. Squeeze the top leg open. Don't let that hip roll back. Feel that in that buttock. And close. So I've not done these for a while. Ooh. And close. Try and keep the feet together and the heels together as you open that leg. Don't let that hip drop back. Keep hip over hip. Not counting. Not surprised, are you? Squeeze the leg open and close. And squeeze the leg open and close. Okay, lying onto your backs for me, please. Feet and knees hip distance apart, neutral spine, arms relaxed down by your side, those spine curls. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bone, lower back goes onto the mat, then lift that spine up to the bottom of the shoulder blade. Don't go higher so your tummy pops out or your hips go higher than your ribs. And breathe out to roll back down. Make sure that lumbar spine goes down before you release to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bones, lift that spine up. Breathing in and out to roll back through to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bone, lower back goes onto the mat, lift that spine up. Keep those knees going forward, breathing in and out to roll back through to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bones, lift that spine off the mat. Breathing in and out to roll back. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bones, lift that spine up. Breathing in and out to roll back down. And yes, I have had breakfast. You can hear my tummy. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll up through the spine. To the bottom of the shoulder blades, breathing in. Hold with the glutes and hamstrings and breathe out to roll. And last one. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bone. Lift that spine to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathe in to hold and out to roll back through to neutral. Fingertips up to the ceiling, palms facing inwards. Breathe in, reach for the ceiling, sliding the shoulder blades wide. Keep them shoulder distance apart and release. And reach for the ceiling and release. Just make sure you're in neutral. Breathe in, reach for the ceiling, neutral spine and release. And reach for the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on the back, but don't widen the arms. And release. And squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep those fingertips up to the ceiling. Breathe out to release. And breathe in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. Relax the arms down by your side as we're going to those arm circles. So breathe in, take both arms overhead. Hold that ribcage placement. Circle the arms around and bring them back to the hip. And breathe in, take those arms up and over, circle the arms around and bring them back to the hip. And breathe in, take the arms up and over, hold that rib and hip connection, circle the arms around, bringing them back to the hip. Now reverse the movement, so sweep the arms out to the side, take the arms overhead, and now little fingers lead the way back down. And sweep the arms out to the side, try and keep them as close to the floor as possible. And sweep the arms out to the side, take the arms overhead, and release down. Okay. Take a breath in, dip the chin, and release. And dip the chin, and release. And dip the chin, and release. Slide the shoulders up to your ears, and slide them away. And slide them up, and slide away, and slide them up, and slide them away. Hands behind the head, thumbs at the base of the skull. Neutral spine. Take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, keep that neutral spine, keep sending that pubic bone away as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathe in and out to lower back down. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades as you keep those abs flat. Breathing in and out to lower. Make sure that lower back's not going onto the mat, so put your hand underneath, take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Keep the weight off your hand. Breathing in and out to lower. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, slowly slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out to lower. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out to lower. And last one, take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out to lower. Okay. Lying onto your tummies for me, please. Breaststroke preps. 1, 2, and 3. So, cushions underneath hip bones. If you haven't got a cushion, use the little folded towel. Okay. Arms at the angle, tip of nose onto floor. Not nose and forehead or nose and chin. Hope you can still hear me. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift just to base rib. Keep the back of the neck long. Don't lift the head out. Ooh, hello. And back down. There. Big picture of Tuesday at 6. Brilliant. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and lift. And breathe out to lower. And breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift. And breathe out to lower. And breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift. And breathe out to lower. And last one, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Use those mid-back muscles to lift. Hold that neutral. And breathe out to lower. Arms down by your side, palms facing inwards. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift. Just to the low hover. And release. And slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift, reaching towards those toes. And breathe out to lower. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift. And slide the shoulder blades down the back and lift. And lower. Hands underneath the forehead, fingers overlapping. Slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift the head and hands as one. If you find this difficult, just lift the head and hands, but don't push the elbows up. Your elbows aren't pushing your head up. It's using these mid-back muscles to lift and lower. Don't come up too high. Not a big movement. You shouldn't feel it in that lower back. It should be across the mid-back area. And slide the shoulder blades down the back and lift. And lower. And slide the shoulder blades down the back and lift. And lower. And stabilize and lift. And lower. Well, I've got you on your tummies. Legs wide. Bend those knees in, heels, soles of feet look up to the ceiling. Place the heels together, toes apart. Heel, squeeze, prone. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, squeeze those heels together as hard as you can for 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in to release. And breathe out, squeeze those heels together for 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe in to release. And breathe out, squeeze those heels together for 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe in to release. And breathe out, squeeze those heels together for 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in to release and relax. Place the hands underneath the shoulders and push back into shell stretch. Sorry, my screen cut out then. So sitting back on shell stretch, toes together, knees apart. Lift the ribs away from the thighs to stretch that lumbar spine. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll up through the spine. Stack the vertebrae up and lengthen. Okay, anybody spot the deliberate mistake? Okay, into your 4-point kneel for me, please. Heel of hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Stick the tailbone out, lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, arch that spine to the ceiling. Let the head and tailbone curl under. Breathing in and out to lengthen back to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, arch that spine to the ceiling. Let the head and tailbone curl under. Breathing in and out to release back to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, use those abdominal muscles to arch that spine to the ceiling. Breathing in and out to lengthen. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, use those abdominal muscles, arch that spine to the ceiling. Breathing in and out to release back. Coming up to sitting for me, please. Cross-legged if you can. If you can't, and legs straight, legs wide, legs bent in. Sorry, not the best look. Ooh. Legs crossed. Arms down by your side. Lengthen through the crown of the head, through that rib and hip connection. Breathe in, take the right arm up, and breathe out to side stretch over. Bend that supporting elbow. Breathing in. Oh, lovely stretch. And breathe out to return. And breathe in, take the left arm up and slide that arm away. If you don't slide the arm away, your shoulder gets stuck into your ear, so drop it away. Breathing in and out to release. And breathe in, take the right arm up and side stretch over. Breathing in and out to release. And take a breath in, side stretch over. Breathing in and out to release. And breathe in, take the right arm up. Breathe out to side stretch over. Breathing in and out to release. And last one, take the arm up, side stretch over, breathing in and out to release. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today just to see how long this is going to take to download. So hope you've enjoyed it. Take those hands up, give those fingers a wiggle. I want to say thank you to Claire, Paula, Pat, Sue and Norman for keeping me contact today. I think it worked all right. All right, you take care. See you soon. Bye.